Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Van Basten. It's played through for him. Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's played into terrific header. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's Van Basten. He's found a way through. Lovely ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that...
Oh no, this does not look good! And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mackay. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Hullet. Turns and goes, and Hullet! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Short changes him with that pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Hullet. And they're on him in a flash. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Mackay. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get it through? 30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Van Basten. Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked out the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Davids. Melatih. And that interception was most necessary. Quality ball. And this is Perez. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And the shot! And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please make sure to
do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zaire Emery looking for the run. That's a chance, surely! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mackay. That's headed upfield. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! France are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to you.
It's Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Perez. Aims beyond the defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. And it's with the keeper. So we've reached the hour mark. Tries to pass it through. Pull it. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Van Basten. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible. In he goes again! Goal! the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The Netherlands take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he spark a counter here? Forwards and with intent. Tries to play it through, and he's in, and the shot! Should have equalised.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Great ball, and he's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Perez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rabiot. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mackay is onto this. He won't be happy with that one. Zaire Emery. There will be 4 extra minutes. Bullet, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Perez chasing after it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Netherlands can probably lay claim to the title of having been... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has all... Adriano! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And here's Del Piero.
Ambrosini.
Ambrosini goes for goal! That's got him rattled.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a...
Has a shot! Decent hit and on target.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
The major moment in the game.
Oh, great save by Dida.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Fires it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. And it's certainly onside.
Oh, shooting chance!
Early ball out from the back.
Italy would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Neymar at it in a wide position.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Adriano
With a definite foul there.
Chiellini. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Adriano.
Neymar.
Jorginho. No, it's come to nothing. So what can they make of this? Spread out to the left.
Roberto Carlos. Adriano. He's in space and looking for options.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ambrosini. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Kaka.
Roberto Carlos.
Is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Pele, and this is Adriano.
It's Adriano! Goal, Brazil! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the
shot at goal! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
And a chance!
He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, it's come loose.
And it's Jorginho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Retegi. Looking to play him in. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Pelé. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Baggio powering forward here. Chiellini gets into some space. That's an excellent interception. Gilberto Silva. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Brazil are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pelé. Maldini. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Pelé! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's on it. Decent chance!
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Kaka. And it's Maicon.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Roberto Baggio. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. And he's on his way! And how did he not make it four?
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Brazil have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Italy are looking to go forward now. Jorginho. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kaka quietly revving up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Neymar. Barella, chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball. And the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's had it nicked away. Maldini. Pele. Kaka. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Pele. Now it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's not got that quite right. Kaka. Now it's Pele. Buongiorno promptly onto that, and that is that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Kaka. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Maicon stood his ground strongly.
He rises! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil are having a ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Michael. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's found a way through. Italy making consecutive changes here. Now it's Romario. Just eases him off the ball. Fagioli. Into the last 5 minutes. Italy finding their passes. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Brazil clearly now in lead. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper. Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, terrific save. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Pinches it off him. Fagioli. And it's Tonali. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Raspadori. Italy looking to pass their way through. Fratesi could try cut. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of... It's roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In by Bojan. Neymar.
Yamal. Martinelli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Iniesta. Neymar. Pele. Cafu. Sergi herring after the ball here. Lovely bit of skill. Sergi receives it in a wide position. Oh, right place, right time. Lofted upfield. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu.
Yamal.
Now it's Torres. Martinelli. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet.
Yamal.
There he goes, motoring forward. Raul. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to... Roll! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cafu. Pass somewhat off target. Bojan Kurkic powering forward here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's...
And the finish! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's beaten the last man. Now there's a chance. Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been a...
And Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kaká. Can he get it through? Bojan. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kaka. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space. And a chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Danilo. Kaka chasing after it. And it's Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal! And the keeper has done it off. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Spain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaka. And it's Neymar. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Martinelli. Kaka. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Raul, driving through the middle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pele. Kaka. And it's Iniesta. Piqué. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Joao Pedro, Linton, Piqué spots it and intercepts. Iniesta distributed tidily. Raul, and he's picked it up out wide. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martinelli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Torres. Kaka. Linton. Pele. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross. Cafu clears it away. And that's been one big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Lamine Yamal clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Martinelli. Raul. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. They get a throw in.
Iniesta. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Kaká. Now it's João Pedro, looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. Kaká will not want to lose. Shot a goal! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatced. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting it.
He's having a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Iniesta. And Yamal.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
And this is Raul. That is lovely. And the shot!
Oh, great save by Dida.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? João Pedro. Linton. Neymar running with the ball. Pelé. It's Pelé! He's missed, but not by that far.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That is a crunching tackle. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the player...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them.
Retegui! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Great vision.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rui Costa.
Can he get on the end of this?
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get it through?
And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Retegui. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Retegui. Always onto this.
Shot a goal! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
Oh, shooting chance!
He would have been quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, good spread. Barella has it in a wide position. Now it's Rafael Leao. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Stood up well to him there. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Retegui. Now it's Raspadori. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Jorginho gets into some space. Knocks it into space. Great ball. And a chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's found a way through. Rui Costa. So much time and space here. Roberto Baggio looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Rui Costa. And this is Ronaldo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vigo wins the duel this time. That's a sharp pass. Maldini makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. Vigo. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Raspadori. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Deco. Vigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Raspadori. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco. It's Rui Costa. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. This their second corner of the game. He's having a go! Vigo. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Played back in. Vigo. Ball is over the line. João Cancelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Threads one in. Raspadori has it out wide and in space. Vitinha. Vigo. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. That's a good ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Jorginho. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Now it's Deco. That looks a good ball through. Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Barella.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a little off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's trying to hit the front line here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Deco. Now it's Figo. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Deco. Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Número 17. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Pepe is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Ramos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. No way through. And he's away. And this is Figo. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.